Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. As you may have seen from the title on the video, I'm bringing a very unusual video for this channel. But I didn't want to miss the opportunity since it's gonna be one-off in a very long time. And basically, I'm just gonna try out a new product that comes out of my home country, Dominican Republic. Is a new beer that is being produced by let's call it an entrepreneur. His name is Santiago, and he's producing a beer for the Dominican market, and I'm pretty sure really soon it's gonna be sold in other places outside the Dominican. But today what I want to do is to give you my first impressions in this bright sunny day. April day is the beginning of spring, and don't get me wrong, it's still cold. That's why I'm wearing a jacket. But like I was saying, I just want to give you my first impressions. It's the first time that I try this new product. Basically, here's how it looks. I have it here next to his main competitor, the Presidente beer, which is well known globally. It's a well-established brand that everybody knows, and I just want to see how the Republica beer compares with Presidente. Now, immediately out of the way, when I read the alcohol content that this beer has, which is, you can see here, a 3.5 alcohol volume, I immediately realized that these two beers does not necessarily compete each other. This one, the Presidente, which is the only one that, as at least now, we can get here in the States, has a 5% alcoholic volume. Both are Pilsner style beers. And this is the stronger variant of the Presidente. There's a lighter variant, but unfortunately I wasn't able to find it. But 3.5 versus 5 alcohol volume, which makes them really different. So it's not necessarily a fair comparison here, because most likely the light version of Presidente will be the one to compare with Republica beer from Dominican Republic. So also I wanted to mention a quick note. This beer, at least as of today, cannot be purchased at least here in the Pennsylvania area. I don't know, probably they have it in New York, New Jersey, I'm not sure. And I was able to get a hold of this from a few friends from Dominican that traveled and brought me this sample from the duty free on the airport. But at least as of now, like I mentioned, we're not able to get it here. This beer, as far as I was able to investigate, is bottle is packed. It's basically just packed in the DR, but it's produced in Spain. So it's not necessarily 100% a Dominican product. They distribute it down there, they bottle it down there, and they ship it in its final product form to wherever they sell it inside the island, but it's not brewed within the DR. Okay. Presidente, on the other hand, it is basically processed 100% down there in the DR. They have breweries all over the place, and they make all the products. They get the raw materials and everything from the DR. However, the version that you can find in the States is not brewed on Dominican Republic. So if you want a Presidente that was made in the Dominican Republic, you have to go there, or somebody needs to bring it here. And you can see it here on the label. It is, let me see, it is produced in somewhere called San Luis. It looks like Missouri, MO. I don't know what state's that, but it's not DR. Obviously they follow the same formula and everything, but I can tell, since I have tried before, the one produced here in the US it does not taste the same as the one produced in DR. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna try it out and let you guys know what I think. Stay tuned. Okay, now, so the moment of truth. So let me open this real quick. Hopefully I can do it with one hand. try it out and give you my first impressions. Okay, it's open. Okay, cheers. Interesting. Okay, so I'm not gonna open the Presidente today. I have, tried that out for many years, so I know what it tastes. I know what it's like. But Republica is, to put it in simple words, is a very light, I would say toned down beer. It feels very soft. If I can use a quick comparison, it definitely tasted like an European beer. Very soft. I mean, you feel it. I mean, you feel the alcohol and everything, but it's very soft. Let me try one more time. So yeah, I guess my impression is that it is a very soft beer, and this will be definitely a different a beer that will fit a very specific personality of people, very specific liking. President is a lot stronger. Even the light version, you can feel it. I mean, you can, as soon as you start, you have like one can of this. Somebody next to you can tell you were drinking beer. This one, on the other hand, feels like it can hide itself a little bit more. It's not a strong feeling or tasting like Presidente is. So definitely, I mean, like I mentioned at the beginning, I don't think these two are necessarily compare very each other. I may need to try it back to back with the regular, not the regular, the light version of the Presidente. But right out of the box, I think this beer will be more for people that doesn't like that strong feel, that strong smell, that like something a little bit lighter, smoother. I don't know what words to use, but you rarely feel it. And there's definitely a million people that out there that like that kind of sensation. If anything, it reminds me a little bit to like a Miller or something like that. It's very toned down, but nonetheless, it's not a bad beer. I think it's good. My personal preference is a stronger feeling beer. I guess my happy medium is something like a Heineken, which is still a lot lighter than the Presidente, but you feel it more than this one. And yeah, I mean, I think that's my first impression. Let me just grab a little bit more. That's my first impression, and yeah, I definitely think that there is a public out there that will like the very smooth and toned down flavor that this beer has. Definitely a different product. I don't think they are necessarily competing for the same type of customer, but I can tell Republica is gonna have a hard time catching up with the people in DR already used to the stronger flavor of the Presidente one. But nonetheless, like I said, both are good. I'm not trying out the Presidente again. I did it yesterday, so I know it tastes a lot more stronger, and like I mentioned, this one is a 5.0 alcoholic volume, so a lot stronger. So, and that's what I think. I hope we can have better availability of this beer locally, so I can try it more and kind of give you kind of have longer time trying it up to see if my impressions remains the same. But so far, cheers. It will be until the next video. Take care.